Yo, what is good, everybody? It's Vic here. Today is Tuesday, March 17th. Um, yeah, still filler episodes, still on evals, but yeah, today's gonna be super quick video. Don't have much to say. Simple trade. We have another Judas, man, and I think I'm gonna use this time to talk about Judas. Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I love Judas. Let me break down the trade, quick trade. Then I'm gonna yap a little bit. Coming into market open again, like I don't really. We were obviously bullish. We were trending towards this New York PM high, which is also a hourly high, I believe. I mean, it had already. Oh no, we didn't inverse. Yeah, it was an hourly high, sitting in this 1 hour bear gap. Right, coming into market open, if we get, because we are so bullish and we do have the our draws right here that have yet to be been touched, if we come down and manipulate into a 5 minute or 15 minute gap, or even a 1 hour gap, I would want to see some type of reaction in the opposite direction so we can take longs off of typical Judas swing, right? So as you can see, we retrace the 15-minute closes, we retrace into this 15-minute gap as well as the 5 minute gaps, right? Boom. On the 30 second, usually I would like to see the fair value gap get created off of the sweep, but because we did still have one right here, and after this reject like this, like what is how many, this what 38 point rejection, almost instantly, right in the same minute. I mean, I think we still come down as well. No, right off of this alone. Okay, I I can already see it's a Judas, right? From this reaction, sweep or come all the way down, tap into this 15 minute while still having our high hourly highs right there. It's such an obvious Judas that it's like you can't not take it. Again, this I end up front running because as I said before, I seen this 1 minute, seen the rejection, I front ran it. Stops up here. In all reality, I don't even think I held to up here. And that's one thing I really, regardless, got to work on. Like, as long, like, I gotta really start holding these Judases and maximizing my RR on these, because I can't just, if it's a Judas, I don't just want to get a 1 to 1. I'm not gonna lie. I want to at least be able to get at least a 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2, right? Because you just gotta capitalize on moves like these, right? So break even at these internal highs, right? Then as you can see, we just instant bullish reaction. Yeah, and I pulled probably around like here in all actuality. But yeah, I gotta work on that, man. Like, might not even have been there. I really gotta work on that because um yeah, and that's essentially the session. I did try to look for something else, but this was trade of the day. Patty took this shit too. But yeah, these bro, yeah, let me show y'all Pino before I start yapping as well. 800 on the day, essentially at 2K. So we need one more K to pass these accounts. So again, like I said previously, I hope I can pass these accounts by tomorrow. Patience. I gotta work on my patience. Hopefully, we can get another great move like that. So need to make 1100. So that's standard. That should be hopefully pretty easy. But what I'm going to say is, yeah, I gotta start working on me holding my Judases to the full draw, maximizing the upside on those trades. Because if I'm being completely honest, I think I started taking Judases like April. I mean, not April. I mean February. I think I started taking Judases February, and since then, so it's been what, a month. Or it might have been January. I think I started taking them in this year. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to go look. I probably over the last month and a half, 2 months, I've probably taken like seven. Now at this point, yeah, seven Judases, probably maybe 6, 7, or 8. I'm not sure. and I've been shooting 100% on those Judas swings, right? And I'm not like, so what I'm thinking is, and I was talking to my mans about this, like when I'm back on funded by God's grace, I think I'm purely gonna trade Judas swings, or not purely gonna trade, but on my Judas swings, let's say if I'm trading a 50K account, you have typically have a 2K drawdown. I think on Judas swings that I identify, I think I'm gonna risk $1,000 per Judas swing I see, just because I know, like by God's grace, I really feel like I have a great understanding of catching those Judas swings and I being able to identify them. And like if I know I can shoot at a high clip on these trades, why not take them with more like why not take them with higher risk? Like I'm cool because like I've already proven to myself I can hit Judases consistently, right? When I do see them and when they are the legit moves, right? So it's like I don't mind putting on more risk on those type trades. So like like I was saying, like on a 50K account, I'd risk 1,000 per trade or per Judas instead of my normal 500 per trade, right? But in reality, a Judas should easily be able to get you minimum 1-to-1. But I really think if I'm actually, and that's what I was talking about, I need to work on really holding to my draws, because Judases should really be able to give you a 1-to-2 like every single time. In my opinion, that's what I think. They should really be able to get you a 1-to-2, or at least a 1-to-1.5, right? So to maximize those, I think when I'm back funded, I'm purely only gonna trade those. Like, and I don't care. Sometimes, some weeks we may get one Judas. Some weeks we may get two Judases. Some weeks we may get zero Judases, and I think I'm okay with that, because at the end of the day, in our reality, if I get two Judases in a month, that's already a payout, right? Essentially, if I'm getting 1-to-2s per Judas and I'm risking 1K on a 50K account, right? So that's 1-to-2. I'm risking 1-to-2s. I'm risking 1K per. That's 2K per winning trade, essentially, per Judas. So two Judases, essentially, this is how I'm looking at it. Two Judases in a month should be able to at least guarantee me a payout, right? That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I think I'm gonna attack it. I don't even know how to attack it. My fault, y'all. That's pool. Anyways, yeah, I think that's the method, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really think that's where I really think that's what I'm going to do. And I really, bro, man, I'm not even gonna speak on the other accounts. I'm just gonna grind these accounts by God's grace, get a payout. Hopefully I can run these accounts for 4K payout. Hopefully, whenever we get paid. Patience, but like that's one thing I gotta work on, my patience. But yeah, like I really, really think that's how I'm gonna start going about it. Like these Judases, it's like, why not capitalize on such obvious moves and like the way market is moving now, like if you don't catch the opening move, you're really fried, because the rest of the session deadbeat ass, right? And I'm not going to purely only take Judases, but I'm going to only risk heavy on Judases, and every other trade I take is going to be just to get a winning day. For example, like again, if I'm trading a 50K account, my normal risk before would have been like $500 per trade, giving me 4 trades before I blow the account. But in reality, if I'm risking ×2 on Judases, I think my regular trades are going to be only risking like $200 per trade, right? Because I really don't care about the other trades, because just the way market's been moving, even though I have conviction on those other trades, I just don't, like, a lot of shit don't be high probable, like just off the fact how market is moving, right? I know, like, through back testing on other stuff, like I said, I know I can hit at a 70% rate, but just let me say, I know my regular trades can hit at like a 65% rate, but I don't want to go through like taking 2 winning trades and taking 1 losing trade and taking 2 winning trades and taking 2 losing trades. You feel me? Like that's how it always feels like I end up doing, and I'm fighting just to get a payout, right? I'm fighting back and forth just to get a payout, versus me doubling the risk on trades I have super high conviction in, and just taking those when they appear, and not really still taking other things, but it's way low risk to where it doesn't even matter, right? So it's like, I really think that's what I need to do. I think that's what it's going to catapult my trading, because I said I wasn't going to speak on it before, but I think I'm this is a video. Anyways, like the goal right now, by God's grace, is I'm on Lucid right now. Pass these Lucid accounts, get paid. Really don't matter. Like I pray I can still get a payout by the end of this month, just to like show me like I don't want to go in a 4-month drought. You feel me? I got paid. Last payout was in December. My goal is to get paid faster than every other time I got paid. So my first payout was August. I didn't get a payout to December. So August, September, October, November, December. That was a 4-month between each, between those payouts, right? I want to get faster every time. So December now, we're already January, February, March. If I don't get a payout in March, we're back to 4 months. I really don't like that. Like, I want to make it, by God's grace, like, I really want to get faster every time around. The next time, it probably, like, not even, like, I really should have already been paid, but it is what it is. Can't live in the past. But I really want to pass these accounts, get paid. Hopefully that's by the end of this month. It is, like, whenever God wills. Yeah, get paid. Use this payout. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds crazy. If Apex drops, there's another CPI on I think it's like April. Let me check it real quick. There's another CPI. There's CPI April something. I think it's early April. It might be 6. Yeah, April 10th. There's another CPI. There's CPI April 10th. I'm gonna hopefully Apex drops at 90% off using the payout money I get from these accounts. At first I was gonna go Alpha, Lucid, Apex, but now I think it's gonna be Lucid, Apex, and whatever, right? Because I really do like with the how I'm looking at the Judases. It's like, why not? And hopefully CPI doesn't hold this time. We can max out 20 accounts in one go. Then by God's grace, after we max out 20 accounts in one go, then again, like, same thing I'm doing, like I was just previously talking about, straight Judases. Because in order to get a payout from Apex, I think you got to get to, is it 4,100? Or because you can dig into the buffer, I think it's probably like 3,600 to get a max 2K payout. So if I do that straight Judases only, I really only need like 2 Judases to get paid, right? So if I really have conviction in this, like more than anything I've ever, you feel me? Cause it's just like, it's just such high, like, you feel me? I'm not gonna, y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I really have conviction in this. Hopefully CPI, I know we fucked up this CPI, whatever, we're gonna be paid, and I don't mind that risk really don't mind the risk to take UCPI, try to pass 20 accounts. Then from there, straight Judases. I really only need like 2 or 3 Judases to get paid. Every other trade, I'm only trying to get a winning day. So, but Apex, I don't even know if they do winning. I don't think so. So, but regardless, every other trade, I'm probably only risking anywhere from 200 to 250 per trade. Because I really don't like, and honestly, I really don't care about any other trade. Because in a whole month, because my goal is, like, the goal is just to get one payout a month, essentially. And eventually you're going to have so many accounts to where even if you only get one payout, and I'm saying only, but that's still good. Even if you get one payout a month, you're still overly paid. So if I have 20 Apex accounts, I get paid in 1 month, or I get one payout in 1 month, that's still a 40K payout. You feel me? So that's really the goal, bro. Get paid this 4K payout. Use the 4K payout to max out Apex or to buy all those accounts. It probably costs probably like a band, so nothing too crazy. Band pass with a CPI by God's grace on April. And from April we grind, like, there's 3 more weeks in April, then hopefully April could be a big month. That's how I'm looking at it. I know we was in the slumps the last 2 weeks, but I'm starting to see the upside. This is the change I'm gonna make. We gotta, like, the last 2 weeks, like, you feel me? Friday Judas, Tuesday Judas. I already would have been paid. I already would have been paid, risking double, holding to at least a 1 to 2. You feel me? Which each gave us every time. I just need to work on holding, and I will work on holding, right? So I really know this is doable, man. I really do know this is doable. Man, like, again, There's no way we don't get at least 2 Judases in a month. That's what I'm banking on. And I'm gonna cut out all the other noise. I'm gonna cut out all the other shit, and we gonna run with Judases. Like Judas is gonna get us paid. I really do believe that because I just can't even fuck with this price action at all. So it's like, why am I putting real risk on like not sure moves that I don't have full conviction in? Over the last 2 months, I've been proving like to myself that I have conviction. Like these Judas swings, when you identify them properly, are high conviction trades, and I really believe that. Yeah, that's all today. Just yapping. Yeah, like I said, quicker trade, Judas swing. Rest of the session was super choppy. I did take another trade if I'm being honest, but it was just to get a little bit more peace. I took a 5 minute front. I front ran this 5 minute gap because we had a 15 minute gap right here, and I knew market would at least draw instead of that. So I ended up front running around like here. It wasn't even. It was just a super quick trade just to get a little bit more peace. I'm not gonna lie. So to make tomorrow an easier day, I just gotta make essentially just a band tomorrow. Hopefully we get a Judas. I really don't be loving any other thing, like any other trade setup. Yeah, that's all I have for today. We finna be rich. We finna get rich as shit. Why not us? I love y'all boys. Vic out, man. Like, I can't wait, bro. We finna get rich, bro. We really finna get rich. Why not y'all? Jesus love y'all. Y'all be good, man.